What's up, YouTube? This is my second video today, but anyway, wanted to give you a little update on my solar hot water heater, what's going on so far. I've done a lot of changes and just, need to keep you all up to date, but anyway, what I've got right here is, I think you might remember this from last time, a couple of changes. I've changed the switch out, it's a bit different, but this wire right here is going to a 10-watt solar panel. That 20-watt was just way too big. I was getting way too much water being pushed, and I even took some duct tape and covered up half of the cells because I'm just getting way too much current. Because if you look over there, if you can see that, I'll show you in a second. There's hardly any elevation on this collector, so this pump is having a heyday pushing water. So it's really easy. I need to restrict my usage. I can't find a panel where I live smaller than 5 watts, 10 watts. I had to figure out a way. So I'll show you in a second, but I just covered half of the cells and it's helped a lot. But basically, this is a power supply for that. So this cuts off the pump, that cuts it back on. I've got my wire running up to here, and then this is basically a timer relay. So these things are amazing. If you need something to time that needs to be on off, this thing is great. It'll do 17 on-offs in the 24-hour period, 7 days. It's just amazing. But anyway, this right here is the power for the relay, and it actually runs over to the second solar panel, which I'm using, and because it's hooked up to a battery, it's at like 13 volts, which is fine. So it runs the relay. And then this is the hot for my power that runs over there, over the pump. And simply at 10:30 a.m. this kicks on and allows power to cross between these, turning on my pump. The reason that is because at 10:30 is when the sun generally has, as the year goes on, I'm sure it'll change a little bit. I'm on the equator, so it won't be much of a change, but at 10:30 my whole collector is covered with sun. Therefore, I've already heated up a little bit, and that's just maximizing my usage. Also, it cuts off at 4:30 p.m., keeping it from circulating. That's when the sun is starting to hit it, reduce on the panel, on the collector, and I actually was radiating too much heat because it would actually run up to 6 o'clock, and I would actually radiate more heat than I was generating, which isn't good when you're trying to heat water. But basically, this is the solar controller switch, and it just turns that on and off. These switches are rated for 13 amps, so I'm running a switch panel that puts out just under 0.7 of an amp, and the other one I think is like 1.6, so these are no problem, but only for very small applications. And that runs all the way over there to my DC lighting system, which I think I put the video up for that. But anyway, just give you a closer update. Here are the two pipes. This is the cold water coming in, that's the hot water going out. I've taken some old like doormats, cut them up and tied them around for insulation, and then I had a couple of swimming noodles that I've covered up this last bit with, which actually worked pretty good. And then here's my pumps. This is the cold water from the bottom of the hot water heater going to the collector, coming back at the top into the bathroom. So let's go inside and check that out. But yeah, bear with me a second. All the dogs are sleeping, which is cool, but anyway. Basically, here's the hot water heater. I'm not mistaken, it's a 50 liter, but it's electric element. There's the electric element part, but this is the cold water, and it goes all the way over here, out the roof, out the vent to the water pump that you just saw. We're on the other side of the wall, and then it comes back in the top there, goes down. This is an air valve just in case I get an airlock. Goes into the hot water side. Basically, this is the cold water supply. It goes in the bottom. Because this is locked, well, you're not really using anything, it actually just draws from the bottom of the tank, which is really cool. The hot water goes in. This goes down to the hot water supply though. But since there's no way for this to go in suction, it forces it back up into the tank, so it's actually working backwards. So this is supposed to be pushing water up, actually it's coming out. This is supposed to be putting water down, this is pushing water up. It doesn't really have a problem. Only issue I get is at night, if I turn the hot water on, what happens is it actually will siphon water all the way through the collector and back and actually cool off my hot water, which is not cool. So you simply do this right here and you lock the system, therefore it allows water to come through. So as the water comes through, it siphons it out. But that's basically it, guys. I'm blown away by what this will do. If you can look at this meter here, we cut off right there the electric meter. It'll bring it up to about halfway. If I had a bigger container, I think I could get more water, but I'm not going to do that. But it's basically, I think, about heating about 60% of our water on an okay day, and it does even better on a great day. So I'm overly impressed. So I might put a list of what I paid for this, but it's probably about $200 tops. I mean, that's a maximum, but it's doing great. So our electric bill is half of what it was last month. So I'm impressed. If you guys have any suggestions or comments or questions, please put them in the comment box below. If you like my videos, please subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. God bless you.